Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again in another video. And in this video I'm going to be unboxing the Anycubic 3 Max and the Ace Pro. Another one, I should say. But this one I'm going to first start with the Ace Pro because it's in a separate box by itself, and then we will get to the Kobra Max afterwards. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Let's see if this is like the S1 or like the Kobra 3. It is like the regular Kobra 3. So everyone can see. Just your regular, nothing special about it. I was hoping that this would be just like this with the baffles to hold everything in place, but I guess not. Guess that's too much for it. I hope later on they will revise it and put those out, because I have seen a lot better with it. So we're gonna move this out of the way, put it right back in the box for now, and move the box underneath. When I do get this up and going, I will not be able to start a print or anything, because I do not know where I'm going to put it just yet. But I wanted to open it up and start looking at it, because I've had it for almost a week now. So let's get going to the Max 3. It is a very big box. It is heavier than the Kobra 2 Max. So when you open it, here's the manual, instruction video. So if anyone ever wants to scan it, I'm just gonna flip through. Looks kind of like the directions to the Kobra 2. Okay, let's get the Max out. Wow. So, for comparison, let's see. Sorry for the huge mess. I do need to clean up my garage. It's had a long year. A lot of renovations in this house. So I grabbed the plate to the Kobra 3. I am doing this crypto grip. It has been a pretty nice one, but... And here's for the S1 afterwards. I know it's a little bit bigger, so... There's that, and then here's the Kobra 3 plate. Is a little bit smaller, but there we go. Here's the Kobra Max. It is huge. Got this second table to help me put it on. Okay. This is extremely heavy. Not extreme, I shouldn't say that. It's extremely heavy for an Anycubic printer. Pieces are falling out on me. Okay. Here it is. Here's the parts that need to be disconnected, and it's going to go upwards. I see they upgraded it so you don't have to worry so much about the 90. That's a huge improvement. That would have fixed a lot of problems that I had. Here's your two struts, power cord. Here's all the parts. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my screwdriver set and we'll start getting this set up. Okay. So we're gonna start off by removing these two. I should look in the manual as well, but we're gonna just start with doing these two. I'm gonna set this up so I can work with both fans. I'm in my pajamas, so it's kind of late at night, but whatever. And we'll get these off too. There we go, there's one side down. And the other side. Okay, so as soon as you start unscrewing these screws, it is going to start falling off or dropping down, so okay, let's just get the rest of this off and we'll figure out what happens next from here. So So from here, I have not read the manual still for this, or found it in the manual. It's online, but I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna assume that you have to remove this one here and on the other side, so we're gonna remove both of those. Oh, sorry. Okay, there's that one. Right on the other side. Make sure to hold it. I'm going to assume it's going to drop. There we go. Move that. And then from here, we're going to lift up. So this is the front, where this over here would be the back side. So we're going to have to flip it around. And you carefully drop it on down. Like I said, there's these feet on it that actually help out decide where it sits now. On the Kobra 2 Max, that was not there. So you'd have this bent just slightly, and that would mess up the whole print. So and then on top of it, where they go to, it's machined. So you can see that those two will line up right there. I'm just going to use the screw that came with it first. And I'll show you here in just a second. So I went back in through right here to screw it in, because then these two will screw in right there. And same with up over here. Just gonna slide it in, slide those holes up as close as I can, and then I will tighten that down. Just a little bit wobbly, so I'm just tightening it up just a tad bit more. Okay. And now I'm gonna have to grab the manual and see what it says. So it's saying now that I need M5 by 25 mil, and it's 4 pieces. So in the box that they sent, the bag that they sent of parts, here we go, print head for the frame, support rods, touch screen, so I'm going to assume that on the frame there are these two long ones for what I just screwed in. And these smaller ones, if I'm not mistaken, are gonna go and hold it together. I will try though. So remember that when you're doing this, don't tighten them all the way super tight because you're gonna have to move it around to get these in. So there's that one. I'll grab another one here. Let's see if it just slides right or tightens in because I got those other two set up. So that's a little tight, so there we go, just a tad bit moving it, and it lines right up then. And it goes in a lot easier. So we're just gonna get these tightened up most of the way. And now we'll work to the other side and get that side tightened up too. So, oh, sorry everyone. That looked like it was lined straight up, so that just went in super easy. There we go, now just tighten them all down. Oh. There we go. This one I'm going to assume goes right here, so I'm just going to plug it in. I do see here that there's two now instead of just one. I know I didn't tighten up this side very well, so I'm just going to come back over here and tighten up the other side. And then same with the small ones. Okay. And then this one will go right up here. There we go. From here, we're gonna now have to cut the bands off and get that all working. Sorry, these aren't the best of scissors, so I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. There we go. It is so much bigger. So here's the print head. I'm gonna first put these two bars on, and they will go here and right down here, and they both labeled R and L. So for these, it's these big ones. And this is what it comes with. So it comes with big one and the small one, with one that pushes the spacer. The spacer goes on the bottom and on the long one, so it's gonna go rod, spacer on the bottom, and then up on the top it's just gonna be the small one. I'm just gonna get these started and I'll show you. Okay. So it's gonna be like this. So the top one and then the bottom. So just gonna have to tighten this all the way in. And now the locking portion's coming in with the stop. There we go. I should just pull this over a little. There we go. Think smarter, not harder. Okay, there's one. And then right up here is the second one. There we go. I'll be back when I get the other side tightened down. I don't think you guys want to watch me do both sides, so I'll be back. Okay, so I got the other part on. Next is going to be the print head. So what you're going to need to do, take these out. And it says pre-slot them in. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, I got one screw holding it right there. And what you're gonna have to do is put the tool in, and then this just sits right in place. And then you just have to tighten it down. I'll show you on the back here. Okay. So they give 2 white dots. So here's one I already put in, here and here. It is a little bit different because it does feel like it doesn't sit very far down. I don't know what this piece is yet, so piece of foam. So now I'm just gonna get the rest of these screws in. And you get to watch me struggle with these. There we go. One of the harder ones if you don't get it in right away. And the last but least, the manual does say you can drop it down to do this, and I probably should have done that. Oh, dropped it. Last one's always the hardest. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to take this off because I don't want that there. From here, we're going to deal with the screen next. So I didn't see on the screen that it's now no wire or no cables or anything. It's just built in. The only downside it only fits into one way and does not move anymore. So I'm going to remove this tape really quick. There we go. And we're going to get these 2 screws out. And we're just going to plug it in first and see if it just holds after I plug it in. So, okay, there we go. And just kind of push and it sits. And then from there, I guess you just kind of stick these in and screw it in. It's a little bit harder with one hand. And let's get the second one. There we go. From there, we are going to start connecting some cables. So we will untie these. There we go. So the first cable I'm going to plug in is this one, and it just goes right underneath. So that one's done. This one will plug in right here. And there are 2 screws for it too, to hold it in. So these 2 super small ones. These are smaller than my fork, so I'm just going to switch that out. So these are going to fit right here and right here. And then from there you just kind of grab the Allen key and tighten it down. From here I'm actually going to pull this down. In the manual it does say to grab the belts and move it down. I'm going to go quite a bit. It's about there. And then I will start going back at this. Let's see if I can... There we go. Let's get this one started. I hope someone starts designing some updates for this to hold the ace on top, or cable management. There we go. From here, I got this piece, and it says to put it in, so there we go. I don't understand why there's only a 1 yet, but we'll find out shortly. I'm assuming that's not even going to go there either. Yes, I will have to look into that. So in the ace, I found this other bag, and let's see what's in it, because this is only set up for 1 color. So what comes in here is the ace power cable. Yep, there we go. You have the cutter. Looks like it's been updated a little bit. Or not the cutter, but the poop shooter. Here's a cutting extra cutter. Now, it looks like you have to install, and then the 4-part or 4-to-1 color. You have the ace, but for this video I'm gonna call this one a finished video. I will come back shortly and install the other pieces for the Ace Pro, or to make it multicolor. Stay tuned and I'll make that video hopefully in the next day. You guys have a great day. Thank you again for watching, subscribing. Please like, comment, and subscribe as well. And I hope that everyone has a great day, and I hope this video helps out everyone.